Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. It is Thursday, September 4th. I'm Michael Taylor, great to be here. Haven't been here for a minute or so. Last Saturday's the last time I hosted. I asked Bree, hey Bree, would you like me to come in sometime during the week while you're hosting and co-host with you? And she said, and I quote, nah, that's a lie. All lies. Bree loves to have me in. I was just busy this week, so here I am on a Thursday. The truth is, though, we got a great show for you, and we're going to talk about that right now. We're going to be welcoming Dr. Beth Perrick from Thrive. She's going to be talking about the history of Thrive, some upcoming events, and a really interesting generational study and survey that they're going to be doing that you may be able to be a part of, so stay tuned for that. And then later in the program, the California clubs here, Sharon and Dave Peavy, they're going to be talking about all their shows they have coming up, lots of things, and one that's already sold out. If you blinked, you missed it. You had your chance, but we're going to talk about a lot of great things coming up, including one that's a little different than a show, kind of more of a health and focused one as well. So that's going to be a good one too, so stay tuned for that. Right now, though, we got grandparents. It's their day coming up, folks. On this very Saturday, it's going to be Grandparents Fun Day over at Clubhouse 5 in the main lounge from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's all the fun you can handle. We're going to limit it to 3 hours. Enjoy the fun-filled afternoon with the grandkids. It's featuring a 60-foot indoor inflatable obstacle course, bounce houses, arts, crafts, games. You can purchase the wristbands over at Clubhouse 5, and you have to act now because they're not going to be selling them on the day of the event. So make sure you get them ahead of time. Credit card, checks only. Fees do apply for some areas. If you have any questions, 949-597-4382 is the number to call, or email recreation and get those questions answered. But hey, Grandparents Fun Day, don't miss it, coming up this Saturday. Speaking of this weekend, and maybe even on a Saturday as well, we got some great temperatures coming up for this weekend. 87 is going to be kind of our last really hot day. That's today of the week. And then we're going to start a little bit of a cool off, and I'm looking forward to this. It's on Friday, 82, 78 on Saturday. That's going to be chef's kiss on that one. Perfect temperature. I love that kind of temperature. It's shorts, you can wear long sleeve, you can do whatever you want, go to the beach. And then come back into the low 80s for Sunday and Monday, but really a nice cool off from the heat wave that we've been having for a little while. Overnight lows will be also nice. You can open up those windows and turn off the AC. Hey, let's talk about sunrise and sunset while we're at it. Here's a really cool Doris Day's Model A apparently was in front of the Performing Arts Center recently. I have no idea why, but that's pretty cool to see that. Thank you, Judy Blondo, for sending us this picture. Sunrise this morning was 6:27. Sunset tonight, 7:11 p.m. There you go. If you have some cool pictures you'd like to share with us, we'd love to see them. Email us, lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we will use it in our sunrise sunset segment. Okay, we got one meeting to tell you about. Then when we come back, we'll be talking to Dr. Beth Perrick from Thrive. Stay with us.
Whatever you want from me, I'm giving you everything. Yeah, I'm your baby tonight.
Suffer from low back pain? Hoag Orthopedic Institute is the #1 provider of orthopedic and spine care in Orange County. Our Back to You program is a unique, non-operative, evidence-based approach to treating low back pain. Our spine strengthening program combines physical therapy with education on pain and nutrition. Let Hoag Orthopedic Institute's Back to You program get you back to doing what you love. For more information, visit hoiexperts.com/spine or call 855-999-4641 to find a doctor.
Here in Laguna Woods, we know every drop of water matters. That's why Eco Wash SoCal comes to you. No noise, no mess. Just 16 to 32 ounces of water and 100% natural products. We clean your car while you enjoy golf, tennis, or pickleball. Safe, silent, and sustainable. The smarter way to care for your car. Eco Wash SoCal. Delivered to your door. Visit EcoWashAmerica.com or call today. 786-984-2811.
welcome from Thrive, Dr. Beth Perrick. Thanks for joining us, as always.
Thank you, thank you. I'm so happy to be here today.
Nice to see you again. And for folks who don't know, Thrive isn't really a club. It's not like a thing where, you know, a bunch of people get together and thrive kind of thing. But Thrive kind of started back in 2008. And what was kind of the basic origin of it? Won't spend too much time on it, but what was the genesis of it all?
Okay, so, and there is a whole story of how it started, but we've done that before. So,
Sure.
So today we can talk about how we have changed but kept the same ideas. We started out as a group looking toward how we can bring happiness and joy to people in this chapter of our lives.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that we can do to enhance that?
Mm-hmm.
And so we started out in 2008, as you said, and we had, it's interesting, we had a number of people that were writers and videographers.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Marvel was one of them, and he did an excellent job for us for quite a long time. And Paul Ortiz and I were two that were on Thrive from the beginning and are still there and loving every single minute of it. So when we started out, we had that goal, and we did interviews, video interviews, and talked to people.
Mm-hmm.
And then through the years, we've had different kinds of activities. So one year we had, and I can't remember his name, first name was Tim, from the city of Anaheim, came and talked to us about that Anaheim had become the city of kindness, and he had been able to go internationally and talk about kindness. And he gave us a framework from which to design a year of kindness for Laguna Woods.
Oh, wow, kind of the template for the whole thing, huh?
He did, just great ideas. And so we had a year of kindness, and it was so good we kind of like expanded it a little bit more. It was wonderful. Another thing we did that was a project was the Centenarian Project, and we interviewed people who live in the village and are over 100 years
Right.
old. And you know, when we started, we had no idea where we were going with it. We just liked the idea, and I think sometimes that happens in research. And a number of people on Thrive are kind of researchy type people anyway. And we started it, and it ended up a wonderful project, and that we did a presentation here in this building and honored them and had their pictures and told their stories. It was just wonderful. And so the entire write-up and pictorial event is they are in our history center now.
Right, that's
So
fantastic.
that's another project.
Yeah.
So then, so changing then, I can't remember when it was, but it was probably 4 or 5 years ago. We were asked if we would like to join with Saddleback Memorial Care.
Right, and they saw the opportunity to come in and kind of go on the coattails of what Thrive was already doing, right, in terms of promoting all the activity.
And to help us if in our community outreach, because if truth be told, we don't do money. Thrive has no money. We don't fundraise.
Right,
we don't
there's
do
no
money.
club fees. There's no nothing like that. Because again, you're kind of a different entity here.
Yeah, we do videos, we do writing, we do community outreach, but we don't have money to do it, and Memorial Care does. And so we now have and have had 2 people, Reme and Ronit, a social worker and an outreach person from Memorial Care on our team. And so now we have 4 events during the year that we are able to put on for the community. About 100 people can come. And it's a invite, just come, just RCP so we know. And we always have a speaker about health. We have a lovely something to eat, which we just had the ice cream.
Yeah, I was going to say, you just had one of those 4 events was the ice cream social.
Right, and that's such a really big thing. And in November, we're going to have, a fall event. I'm not sure what we're going to serve, but last year it was different kinds of pie, and everybody got their individual pie. And then there was a discussion, and I think that the discussion, I think it's going to be watching out for spam in November. That's another thing that's
fraud
coming.
alerts and things like that.
Yes. And so So then we got to, now we're happy with our 4 events a year, and Thrive team has memorial care with it, and now we're starting a new project. And the new project is multi-generational families that have lived in Laguna Woods.
Okay. Now, that was kind of when I first heard that, the notion had never crossed my mind. I don't know why that actually there'd be, your parents retire here, but then they're still alive, and then your time for your retirement, and you come to the same community, which is very interesting to me.
Right. And we thought it would be just parents, but then in talking, multi-generational can be if your aunt and uncle moved here and you came, or your cousin, so multi-generation, different generations that lived here. In fact, my husband John and I moved here because, one of the reasons was some people our age that lived here brought us in and showed us around, but also I had friends that were my parents' generation that had lived here and I had visited. So lots of reasons.
Some of the early adopters to leisure world, the concept itself, way back in the day.
Exactly, perfect. So that's where we are right now. So if anybody out there in TV land that knows multi-generational family, or are
You're part of one,
of one, please send an email to thriveinthevillage@gmail.com, and I'm thinking it's on the screen right now, and probably somebody named Beth Pierrick will be sending you an answer, and we don't know where it's going.
Right, well, just like the
where will we
Centurion
go?
project, you didn't quite know where it's going, but it's just maybe it's just interesting in terms
Yeah.
of just sitting down and talking to them and understanding the web that got them to all the connectivity that got them here, right?
Yes, and we have all the tools in place. We can do videos. Cindy has her own TV show. We have the Thrive show. We have 2 people that write so well on our team. Really, really smart, talented people that I'm blessed to be a part of the team. They're so wonderful.
Now, have you heard some stories already? I mean, have you talked to people, just not part of specifically the project starting up, but like just how have you come across some people that are multi-generational?
We've had several people send in letters, so that's where we are on that track. One of them, Cindy is ready to interview on her show. He sent in this long story about parents living here. And so, yes, we're started, baby steps, but this is the direction we're going. So in next year, in 2026, when one of us comes in to interview with you, I hope that we can say, we now have this many people and we are going in this direction with multi-generational families. Yes.
And when you come across, are you doing your own kind of thing? Are you asking people as you go out in the community, hey, have your parents, do you have aunts, uncles, people who come here?
We're kind of, spreading the word that way.
Yeah.
Good question. Thank you. Yes, we are. And we're asking anybody out there, you could ask somebody, how did you come here? Why did you choose to come here? And usually that question leads them into, well, my mom and dad were here and I came and visited and I like to do X, Y, and Z. And the interesting thing, one of the things that I think will come of this is, well, what was it like then in the 1970s or 80s or 90s compared to what it is like now?
Yeah, the evolution of this community is, it's almost in its retirement age already all by itself.
Exactly.
The 60 plus years of being a leisure world and now, village.
Yes.
So it's amazing.
Pickleball. That is such a good example of how
Exactly.
huge growth spurt that has happened in the community.
Absolutely, all the things are happening.
Yes.
Well, we're looking forward to hearing more about this multi-generational study you guys are doing and the interviews. Dr. Beth Pierrick from Thrive, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. It's our pleasure.
You're watching This Day, coming up, the California Club and lots of shows. Stay tuned.
Someone asked me recently, what is Thrive? Thrive is a group in the village that seeks to inspire quality living in every chapter of our lives. They asked, how do you do that? We bring people together and promote themes such as kindness, positivity, joyfulness, resilience, and mindfulness in a complex world, as these behaviors enhance wellness and increase cognitive and physical health. Come thrive with us at our next event. Just RSVP by emailing us.
Our journey began in 2014 with both of my parents requiring services. I was at an absolute loss in terms of how we were going to monitor my mother and my father both. I came upon Salus Home Care and met with Quincy Novella, who became our case manager. Salus is unique in that they do have a case manager. Quincy was truly our quarterback throughout our entire journey with Salus Home Care and my parents' needs.
For over 20 years, Orange County has taken its unwanted gold, jewelry, timepieces, sterling silver, and coins to the Jewelry Box estate buyers and always received top dollar. We are a full-service repair center, too, where you can rest assured our on-premises master jeweler will repair any jewelry in our state-of-the-art facility. Come see why for over 2 decades, Orange County has relied on the Jewelry Box estate buyers.
At the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers,
it's about trust.
Visit us online at jewelryboxestatebuyers.com.
The Convertibles, powered by a rock-solid rhythm section, a fat 6-piece horn section, and 2 extraordinary vocalists.
If you know anything about the California Club, they are moving and grooving all the time. And Dave has a little injury from last time. I think he was moving and grooving at a party. But I want to welcome Sharon and Dave Peavy back to the program from the California Club. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Now, if folks had this dream of going to this big concert coming up, it's now turned into a nightmare because they didn't buy their tickets in time, right?
That's so true.
It's totally sold out.
Wow.
And,
okay.
Most people have picked up the wristbands. Those that haven't picked them up can still pick them up Tuesday night.
Okay.
at
So
Clubhouse
if you haven't picked up your ticket, it doesn't mean you can't get in if you haven't picked up your tickets yet, but the California Dreamin' Show is sold out for
Completely
September
sold
9th.
out. That's right.
Wow.
It sold out almost a month ago.
Really?
We could not believe it. We're
Probably
so
just
excited.
after we talked.
That's right. Just a few days after we were here the first time.
Okay, wow.
Last time.
Yeah,
So,
and
do you
wanna-
get excited about that, though? I mean, do you get excited about the fact
Oh.
that there's so much enthusiasm for these groups you're bringing in? Because that's what you want. You don't want a half-full house.
Well, and what's so amazing is next year and every year after that, we've been grandfathered in that we get indoor clubhouse 2, outdoor clubhouse 2 on the patio, and the whole grass area.
Okay.
And we're not going to announce yet who we have next year, but we've already booked them, and it is going to blow everybody away. It is so much fun,
It's
and
gonna-
we
it's
will
gonna be party heaven.
we will fill all of that.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
And tell them
I'm excited.
our sponsors this year.
Well, we have UCI Health, Katerina Foley, the Orange County District 5 Supervisor, the Artistry, which is just down the street. Everybody knows where that's at.
Sure.
Askew Kabbalah and Company, BJ's Pizzas, kindly donated prizes and gifts, and Touching Hands. We're just really thankful for all the sponsors that have come out and helped us. And they like the advertisement, and we like the donations that they provide for us, so we can do these great things
Yeah,
for the community.
terrific.
And at this concert, which we'll do again next year, every 30 minutes we're giving a $50 prize.
Wow.
So it's a raffle prize. So that helps.
But you gotta
excite
be there to
people,
win.
But you have to be there to
Gotta
win.
be there to win.
So
Oh,
everybody.
well, I mean, it's sold out, so they better be there.
Yeah.
That's so true.
So now
so
people who waited,
true.
fair warning, next year when the tickets go on sale, snap
Jump
them
on
up.
as quick as you
Yeah,
can.
next
Exactly.
year, and thereafter, it will always be the 4th Tuesday of the month in September. So it'll be towards the end of September, a little cooler, especially for the people outdoors.
Right.
So we're so thrilled about that. Just excited, really excited.
So for folks that can get tickets to things you do have coming up that are
Yes,
still available, you
yes.
guys have 2 events over at the PAC. We have the Legends of Rock tribute show, the Rock and Soul.
Yes, we are so excited. This is a huge band. There are about 11 people
11
in it,
people.
and they play
Great horn
all
section.
instruments. Just, you're gonna have your ears blown off from all the great instruments.
I don't know about that.
But what's so great about the PAC, they have the things for people who don't like the loud noise. They can pick up that tones it down, which is great.
But they're not like a Beatles group or the Stones. They're things that we've seen all the time. 6 different Elvis shows that have been here since we've been here. But they're going to be playing Aretha Franklin, James Brown, Boss Skaggs.
Right,
They're
so
going to
really
be playing
contribute to
a
the
whole
whole era kind of
You are
thing,
going to hear
right?
the best songs that we grew up with, and this is the band to play it. And they're just totally
it's
phenomenal.
not just soul and Motown, like you mentioned, but the best rockers too. So they do the best of rock and soul.
It's going to be a night to remember.
They're a
It's
huge
gonna-
group. They travel the country, and they are really entertaining.
And
So-
really definite ticket prices are good.
And we
They're
still have
so
tickets
wonderful.
left, so
good.
get your tickets.
There you
on
go.
this.
They are on sale at the
don't-
PAC box office.
That's right.
Now I'm going to ask Dave about this next one, Prince again, only because I know how much Sharon likes talking about him, and I know she won't be able to resist jumping in. So Dave,
That's
tell us
right.
about Prince again.
Prince is, kind of your normal kind of guy. He's not as handsome as I am. We saw this act, and we just jumped off our feet the minute he walked off stage and go, "We have to book you." That's how good he is. Not only does he emulate Prince with all of his dance moves and his voice and his background music and his backup singers, he's got this phenomenal female voice, or vocalist,
Singer.
that singer. She just
She-
blew us away also.
She could
But
be a star on
He's
her
got a
own.
little six-pack going on when he does his dance moves, and all the ladies in the audience are going to enjoy that. He embodies Prince from top to bottom. And I'm kind of looking around for my little raspberry beret to wear.
Get one.
Yeah.
You still have time because that one's coming up on November 1st, right?
That's right,
And there's
yes.
still tickets available for that as well.
That's so
right,
true.
right.
So
We're just doing
true.
All right, so now we want to talk about these 2 UCI health seminars that are coming up in October, which is a little different, kind of a departure from what you guys usually do.
We were so fortunate this year that we got UCI Health as a sponsor, and they've been doing this for us all year, and they put on amazing, very educational seminars. Everyone that has come to them has thanked us because it's so much information. They also give a little goodies at the event and a door prize. And what's so unique about our club, which we love, is you don't have to stand in line. You can sign up on our website online. So you can make a reservation in advance, and we'll know how many are coming. And then they give you just the most informative information. And sometimes they'll have you stand up and do little exercises so that they see that you're doing it properly.
When they had the trip and fall. They
did that.
did a lot
But
of that
this
type of
one,
thing.
I think we're going to be going and listening to it very carefully.
The October 9th one is healthy cognitive aging and cognitive compensatory training.
Yes,
What's his
which I-
name again?
Which we all here that live in Laguna Woods, everyone from the first time you move into the last time before you leave can benefit from this. This is just so valuable, this information. And I think it will help us all enjoy our experiences here better as we're able to learn more about the aging process.
And then on October 9th, they have another one about Medicare options
Right.
classes.
At the end of the year, all of our medical and all
Right,
that kind of
everybody
stuff
has the
changes.
yeah.
And they will be presenting everything that is coming up, the new changes, what they will offer, what they have, and how we can understand better what's happening with the
And this year
medical.
might be very important because there's been a revamp in some of the
Yes.
stuff, so there
Exactly.
might be some changes that
Well,
people just
there-
aren't aware of.
And there are a lot of changes. Every year they change the system. And what's so wonderful is Medicare allows you to find out about all the changes at the end of the year, and then at the beginning of the year, you have a couple of months to sign up and switch your Medicare plans. So UCI Health, which you know is a great, in addition to healthcare, a great educational facility
Right.
from the UCI system, and they are so knowledgeable. The people they bring in are just knowledgeable not only about the changes, but how Medicare works and how you can benefit from it and all the different options. So it is very informative.
And then they stick around and answer individual questions also.
That's great too.
Besides just their presentation, they will answer individual questions that you have.
All right, so those got two of those events coming up, October 9th and October 29th. Make sure you get on there. Go to the website for more information about the California Club and all their events, and you can sign up and become a member and all that great stuff. I want to thank you very much, Sharon and Dave Peavy, for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right, folks, when we come back, we'll preview next week's movie, or this weekend's movies, and maybe a little more. Check the weather right when we come back.
California Club brings you Prince again. Don your raspberry beret, recreate the magic of Prince live on the Performing Arts Center stage. Make a beeline for this fantastic live show, which punches out all of the icon's top numbers, dance moves, and stagecraft with perfection. It will be Saturday, November 1st. The doors open at 6:30 with a GRF bar, and the show starts at 7:30. Reserve seating tickets at $20, $30, and $40. See you there.
I'm so happy to recommend Dr. Fairman. I've been going to her for 9 years. She's done implants, crowns, bridges, root canals, and I've been happy with everything that she's done. The staff is so friendly and pleasant, kind, and gentle. I would recommend her to anyone.
We are now fully open for all your dental needs and invite you to come in and experience the brilliant smile difference.
We are close to Gate 6 near Snooty Fox Restaurant behind Coco's.
At City of Hope, we're not just keeping pace with the latest in cancer research, we're leading the way. More than 2,000 cancer experts working as one to better every breakthrough, accelerate every innovation. With the most cancer-focused clinical trials in California, we're transforming discoveries into treatments at unprecedented speed. Because your future can't wait. And at City of Hope, it doesn't have to.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We got some great movies coming up this Friday and Saturday. Let's get right to them. It's The Natural, starring Robert Redford and Glenn Close. It's brought to us by RadNet. It's going to be at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. This is a really great movie. I really enjoyed seeing this. I've watched it a few times. It's a middle-aged unknown comes seemingly out of nowhere to become a legendary baseball player with almost supernatural talent. Hobbs sees the man. He can do it all. Make sure you watch that one. It's a fun one. And then on Saturday, we got another great one, All the Pretty Horses, based on the novel. It is brought to us by Advanced Ear Care. It's going to be on at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. It's a story of two Texas cowboys head to Mexico in search for work, but soon find themselves in trouble with the law after one of them falls in love with a wealthy rancher's daughter. There's a good one. Love story, love twist, and all that kind of fun stuff. Sorry, it's Matt Damon there. That's going to be our Saturday movie. All right, let's check our weather before we head out. And we got some very warm temperatures today, but I promise you, cooling temperatures are on the way. Just check out that forecast. We got 87 today. It's going to be the high. And then we're going to have some nice cooling off. We're going to get to low 80s, even 78 on Saturday. Looking forward to that. Very nice temperatures. All right, folks. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. Tomorrow on the program, we're going to be welcoming Fit Brain Club and Sports Corner. So stay tuned for that. I'll be here as well. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.